Hey, this is David Hood with TigerNet. We're doing the post-game wrap here after Clemson's 36-14 victory over Boston College. This segment brought to you by Dogs on Pelham. If you want the best hot dogs and hamburgers in Greenville, go see Rick Porter. They're having their new grand reopening this week over on Pelham Road on Thursday. If you tell them that you saw this video on TigerNet, you get 10% off of your total purchase. But let's get to the game action and what happened today. First of all, the good news, the Tigers are bowl eligible with their 6th victory. They are 3-0 in the ACC. Obviously, they control their own destiny. Number 8 ranked team in the country. Don't know if those rankings will jump up this week, but the Tigers get the big victory today over Boston College. Now let's go to what happened. We know that Taj Boyd left in the third quarter with an injury. It looked like it could be serious. Talking to the coaches and players after the game, it is a hip injury. X-rays were negative, but he is headed to do an MRI right now. Should have the results back later tonight. Now, talking to Chad Morris and a few of the coaches, they say they don't think it's too serious and that he could be available for next week's game at Maryland. The Tigers play next Saturday night, 7 o'clock up in Byrd Stadium against the Terrapins. So we'll have to see what Taj Boyd's availability is. Now, we just talked to both Chad Morris and Cole Stout. Cole Stout came in, did an admirable job in replacing Boyd out there today. Forced maybe one throw. He said, I should have got more air underneath it. But otherwise, you know, pretty good decision making for a true freshman. If he has to make the start next week at Maryland, he says, I'm confident. I feel like I'll be ready to go. And one thing that Chad Morris said that's very encouraging, unlike situations we've had at Clemson in the past where the backup quarterback never gets any reps, Chad Morris says that Cole Stout and Taj Boyd get the same number of reps in practice. And Cole told me that he takes a lot of reps with the ones, and they also put him in what they call wet ball situations. They put him in tough situations, and they make him work with the ones in trying to move the football team. He says, I'll be ready to go. Chad Morris, look, Cole's not as strong an arm as Taj has, maybe not as good a runner right now, but we have a lot of confidence in the kid if he has to go up there and make the start next week. We'll just have to wait and see. You know, some other positives, Sammy Watkins, 7 catches, 152 yards, including a big 62-yarder right down that sideline there where he took the ball away from the cornerback. So the Tigers, a lot of positives out here today. We're just going to wait and see what happens with Taj Boyd. The defense, 3 or 4 more sacks. Malachi Goodman, I said in my prediction this week, be nice if we finally saw something out of Malachi. He showed up. Linebacker Tony Stewart, he made an appearance on the 3rd series of the game. Looked like he had got in on a couple of tackles. Kevin Steele, the defensive coordinator, tells me Stephon Anthony probably could have played today. It's a high ankle sprain, but it would have been one of those things where he could have re-aggravated it, and they didn't want to take that chance. It turns out the defense, a little over 250 yards of offense for BC. They really did need him. So right now we're kind of on the Taj Boyd. Will he start? How does the MRI look? Watch. We'll keep you updated on TigerNet all night long. Thanks to Dogs on Pelham for supporting us.